This is one of the topics that confuses people a lot, and we really need to talk about it today because many people think that when they lose their parents, their grandparents, or their great grandparents, they feel that that person automatically is an ancestor and that person needs to be venerated. But it doesn't work that way, okay? Think about it this way: just because the person dies, does it change the kind of life that that person lived? No. Let me give you an example. Imagine someone who spent their life, maybe a parent or a grandparent, who spent their life, giving to the community. If there's a fight in the family, this person is always there to settle the fight. If there's something they need to do in that family, this person is always protecting the family. This person is always providing for the family. And when that person dies, people keep remembering this person for their good deeds for years and years to come. They do not forget this person. Now imagine another grandfather or another parent who never cared for the children or the great grandchildren or the children that he had. This person always caused pain. Whenever this person appears, people are always scared because he's either there to cause problems, or he's there to cheat people, or he's there to punish people, and at the end of the day, this person died and he left nothing behind than suffering. Whenever people think about this person, they be like, man, God punish this person wherever this person is, or whatever. Now tell me, because both of them died, does that mean that they should both be honored the same exact way? I know most people will say no. This is why we need to understand the difference between someone who died and an ancestor, okay? Not every person who dies automatically becomes an ancestor worthy to be venerated. In many African traditions, an ancestor is seen as someone who has lived an honorable life, a person who has fulfilled their responsibilities and left behind a legacy that people can look up to. That is who an ancestor is. They are remembered not because they died, but because of how they have lived their life. Think about it this way: just because someone is your grandparent does not automatically mean that the person is a role model after death. Imagine someone that has destroyed many families and then you say you're venerating such ancestors. This is why it is advisable for people to know your ancestors, know their stories, go back home, ask questions, know them before you start venerating them or giving them offerings, okay? Because a lot of you that came back now, you are ancestors that came to rewrite your wrongs of the evil deed that you have done. That is why you hear some people, they will tell you that in your former life something like this happened and it has to be corrected now. Yes, they are not ancestors. You're back here correcting your mistakes. That is why you need to understand and know the root of your problems and know the type of ancestors you are also venerating. If not, you are just wasting your time. You're just feeding spirits that are around you. Venerating is not about pretending someone was good because they've passed away. No, it is about respecting those who have lived, those who continue to inspire and guide a family. Okay, that is what venerating is. Another thing I want people to understand is that ancestral veneration is not the same as worship. You are not worshiping them, you are venerating them. When you honor your parents after they've passed away by remembering them, speaking well of them, or the good things that they have done, or keeping their memory alive, that is different from worshiping them. Okay, many people mix these two things together and they are not the same. Also remember that African spirituality is not one single tradition. Different families and community have their own way of honoring those who have come before them. Okay, so don't assume that everything that you see on social media applies to every family. No, the most important lesson there is that death alone does not make someone an ancestor worthy to venerate. The life they lived, the values that they uphold, and the example that they left behind, that is the impact that had families and communities to be doing the things that they are doing, to be venerating ancestors. So before you copy any spiritual practices, or before you would call on any ancestors, try to know the type of ancestors you are calling. Try to know if that person lived a good life. When you begin to understand the reasons behind this, that is when you will begin to attract ancestral blessings to yourself.